By now we're in 1948. India is on the eve of independence. The British are pulling out. India is intensely divided. We had a mutiny, and then the communists tried to stage a few uprisings, so there's a lot up in the air.
I think when people think of history, they kind of have this stereotypical idea that it's sitting and reading a textbook and just reading facts and dates. Whereas in Reacting to the Past, you're acting out history.
I am Dr. Ambedkar. I'm the leader of the depressed class.
My role in this game is the Nizam of Hyderabad.
I'm the president of the Congress Party.
I'm Nehru.
Reacting to the Past is a really fantastic and unique experience. It looks at history in a whole new way. You're not sitting there listening to a teacher lecture. You're not sitting there taking notes.
It's not just memorizing dates and memorizing principles.
You're embodying this character that you normally would just be reading in a textbook.
Really throws you into the time period.
It's unlike any other class I've ever taken. It doesn't feel like school.
We walk into class talking, friendly. You sit down, it's go time.
You forget that you're not actually in India in 1946.
Everyone kind of wants to win at all costs.
You have to do whatever it takes.
Beginning of the game, all the characters are thrown into this conference at Simla.
The purpose of us all meeting is so that we can talk to the Governors General and say, this is what we want to happen in India, and this is what we're hoping you can do for us.
I really came in knowing nothing about India other than that it was a British colony.
I didn't know anything about it, all the debates, the partitioning, the characters.
I really didn't know what to expect.
The INC operates on a pragmatic level. We are striving and have been striving for a unified India since its conception.
I will tell you something, INC. There is one way in which the minority groups are united. We do not want to be Hindu.
Preparing for the role is sort of studying for the exam.
You want to know as much as possible and you want to outread and out-research everyone.
That's why you learn the history so well in reacting, is because you have to go out and really do your homework. Otherwise you're going to get crushed.
And it makes you want to work outside of class and just invest as much time as possible in it.
I never really lose interest in what's going on because it's so compelling all the time.
I'm never stressed in this class, but I'm always having fun.
It's a wonderful, terrifying kind of investment that you find yourself having.
They teach you how to build coalitions, how to work with people of competing ideologies, leadership skills, public speaking. You have to understand things from all points of view. It's skills that you can really take with you in life.
I think Reacting to the Past is more engaging than any other class I've taken because of the way that it puts the student in control. You can feel empowered and feel like you're making a difference.
You really not only get to know the history better, but you get to know these people so much better than any other class I've taken. I've made, I think, my closest friends through this class.
We've finally gotten rid of the Governors General, which is very exciting. There's no more British in India. So now we need a new leader of this new Indian Union. There's going to be speeches, and then we're going to take a vote.
The Indian National Congress is here to finally put an end to the thought that this will be a government of intolerance to minority groups.
With us in place, I can promise you that you will be secure from the misconduct of any extremist Hindu neighbors. Please bear that in mind when voting today and show your support to the Muslim League. Thank you.
One thing this class has taught me is that it's very hard to learn history in retrospect. You really have to put yourself in the shoes of the people at that exact moment in history.
You get really passionate about a topic that you never would have thought you would care about before.
Now, maybe when an event happens in India, I'll read it online or in the newspaper because I do have a connection now to it.
10 years from now, I'll probably remember more from this class than I will from half the other big lecture classes I've taken.
I mean, I'm not a history person, but I still love it, and I think it can really be an amazing experience for anyone.